Yo, happy Friday. Um, I just got back from Staples. I printed out 300 pages worth of my notes that I would type into my phone um, through the iPhone app. I'll also use Evernote if I need to type something on my laptop or something. Um, my email notes, if I'm like kind of weird, I email myself notes. Um, just random stuff, ideas, projects. Um, Content stuff I should be working on. Is pretty personal. I actually was pretty nervous when I had to show the freaking lady the first page, the front desk lady of the printing center, the first page of, let me turn this off, of my notes. I was literally sweating. I was like, oh shit, she's gonna read it and then peer, and then see all my inner thoughts. I was literally. She turned the monitor to me to like sign in my Google Drive and pull up the file, and the front page was shown, right? Because she, I guess that's how it works. You see the front page, the first page, and I literally was scanning through it, deleting some of my notes because it was so fucking personal. I was like, "Fuck, I can't let her know I think of this," you know. And I was deleting it, and then I turned it to her, and I had to do a double check. I double checked it, and I was like, "Oh, let me fix the font size." And I was really deleting more shit and taking a mental note what I deleted. Oh, I deleted stuff that I was really like value zero. You know what I mean? That doesn't matter if I lost it or not. So I was sweating, and it ended up being 300 pages total. Single sided and single spaced. I got a note for that, yeah. And it ended up being about $25, including the employee discount, because the self printing center where you could print shit on your own was down. So I got the employee discount. It should have been about 50. No, it should have been about $60. And thanks. Finally, I literally saw this. That was the first time a bicyclist followed the rules of the road. She stopped right where she was supposed to stop. Normally, bicyclists keep going. So, pretty messed up, right? They just roll through like if they're fucking king of the world, right? Anyway, so I got my printing papers here, dude. All fucking 300 right here, dude. Right here, dude. And what I'm gonna do today is just kind of filter through them all, dude. Categorize it, separate it out between, separate it out, you know, notes, jokes, ideas, premises, stuff like to dos and all that. That's usually what I use my notes for. Random thoughts, quotes, and I can't wait actually because it's really what I'm learning is that the brain is kind of it's meant for creation, not for storage, right? So we don't use our brain for storage. It's more for producing things. And so I developed kind of like a system in a way. It's just really using tools to capture all the thoughts, and this is just a step to that creating process where I just look through all the thoughts I want to track down. And the second thing I also want to talk about is the purpose of actually writing it out. Um, I did this thing in middle school and high school, which a lot of people were confused at. I would actually handwrite all my notes, right? Handwrite not my notes, well, not only my notes, also like my essays too. What I would write in English class, I would write it out by hand, fully, right? And I'll do the second draft typed out. So I would have it. I would always have a physical copy of it, and this is just kind of another step in that direction where I have to have a physical copy of it, and so I can write over it, see it tangibly, right? And and I love it because it kind of makes you see how many thoughts you have. Really, it makes you see. Oh, there's a small sense of accomplishment. I still have a lot to do in terms of kind of sifting through it and digging in, and that that's it. That's where the hard work is. It's super easy to track everything down, have it in written form. It's so easy. Next step is just um, funneling it to some core things that you want to do and talk on stage about, and finding that nuggets, right? It's like a gold rush, right? Like I found, it's like the gold rush. Like I know where to go. I know where to go. Now it's just using the right tools to dig, to I don't know what they call it, sift through the dirt and find the gold. So, so that's that. And I also want to finish the thought on why I'm writing the shit down, because there's something magical about writing it down. Um, Something magical, and what I mean by that is, what I mean by that is, you actually have it outside your head. It's no longer just floating around in your head. It's actually written out on paper, right? So now you can look at it from a distance and remove your emotions and biases, and make it as objective as possible. It's like so far away. So like if you have any emotions with it, it's detached because it's on paper now. It kind of I heard a writer say it crystallizes your thoughts so that you can observe it now. Besides, um, besides like in your eyes or in your head, it's out and you can look at it from another angle. And that's pretty powerful. It really hit me when I heard that for the first time, because that's what I've been doing my whole uh, 15 and 20 years. I've always written journals, I've always written down stuff. I never really thought otherwise. And yeah, it's pretty powerful. It reminds me like how much I have to do in a good way. Um, I look forward to it. It's pretty magical for me because it kind of solidifies the habits I've developed. In terms of writing. So now I have it here. Now the next step is to form it in a way that I can present it to the world, and I'm willing to do that. So we'll see how it goes. It's a Friday, so I have some time over the weekend, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it's all junk, but at least it's my junk. It's not someone else's junk. All right, so that'll wrap it up for me. Have a great weekend, everybody, and till next time, peace.